Hello, subscribers. I want to thank you for being a subscriber. This is exciting news. I've made a change that I think will really make everything better for the David Hoffman YouTube community. You know, a community is a big deal, particularly a community of people who live in far off places, far away from one another. And yet, what is the David Hoffman community? Our community supports each other through its trials and its travails, the comments that people say to each other. We are a community. It's not just David Hoffman like it is right now, presenting my daily posts. I mean, I provoke you, but you respond. I've worked very hard to make it positive thinking, good feelings, support for different points of view, people who generally feel either good about the world or bad about the world, but they want to feel better. You know what I mean. We are a community. And the community right now is less than it could be. Things are not perfect. Things are not right. And that's what I've been focused on. YouTube is failing you, and YouTube is failing me. So let me tell you how it's failing you. One really big way is how you receive my daily posts. You got to go to YouTube. You got to sign in the community page. It's just not necessary. If I had another way, I would use it, and I have found a way. You can join. You become a member. Once you're a member, you get this benefit where I can send you an email, all of you who are members, every single day, which is my promise, which is my focus. I get up in the morning, have my coffee, it's dark outside. I want to share with you all. I feel enlivened. It keeps me going. It gives me meaning to connect with you. So I'm getting a lot out of it, and I'm giving a lot to it. And you're getting a lot out of it, right? I hope so. Well, I know so. Patreon has been working to develop a way to be an alternative to YouTube. And they provide me with a community space. I post every day, and I hit the word email, and it goes to everyone who is a member automatically. That's the first good thing about this Patreon system that I'm going to ask you to join. There's another problem with the YouTube system that I just don't get. It doesn't allow you to share, as you know, to either bring it down and put it on your computer or to share it. Dumb. Patreon system, the community page, allows you to share. You can share it. Also, this is another frustrating thing about YouTube. When I post a picture, whatever I have. It doesn't allow me to post my shape. It makes me do its shape. So very often, you're not seeing, particularly on a cell phone, the entire image or placard or whatever it is that I posted. That's just dumb of YouTube, and I don't know why. And then there's the biggest flaw of all, really, and that is there's no ability for you to chat with each other. You can leave a comment. Hopefully someone sees that you've left it, but there's no chat. On this new Patreon system, by this summer, 2024, they will have a chat between the members so that all the members of the David Hoffman community, you can chat with each other. You can provide comments that the other guy sees, even as emails. And then there's the issue of me. YouTube is failing me. YouTube said several years ago when I started to build the community that they would reward people who got comments, creators who got comments. They haven't done it. I don't make a penny. I have to make a penny. That's the problem. I don't want to even think about money anymore, but I still have to. I'm merely saying YouTube doesn't allow me to make any money from the comments that you post, where they said they would reward creators who got people to comment. And I do, more than 1,000 of you a day. Now it's not working. YouTube has changed the algorithms, as many of you have said to me. And the result is I don't get the views, and I don't get any payment, and I'm not making a living, so I got to make a change. So I got to make a change. Plus, there's got to be a better way than the YouTube way for us to run the community perfectly with all the things it should have to be the 21st century David Hoffman YouTube community we want it to be. By the way, Patreon has, and I will set up a system where you can watch videos with no advertising. The video you want, you can watch the whole video. So if I run a clip, you can watch the whole video. So this Patreon thing, I really checked it out. My son Henry checked it out. We tried it. It works. I'm going to move my daily posts over time and my videos over to Patreon. Patreon will have a membership for $6 a month. For $6 a month, you get Patreon. You get my daily posts. You get the benefits of the Patreon system of community. Eventually, I will wean myself off YouTube as a community daily post. I'll still post my videos there for a while. I don't have any other source of income. And I believe that's the legacy place where videos will be 100 years from now, where it'll mean something to people to watch, hopefully, David Hoffman's history videos, 60s, and all the other stuff. Plus, I'll be able to do a lot of other things. Things that aren't quite there yet, but will be. For example, Heidi and David are going to do a live stream. Me and my wife, we are hilariously funny, talking about real things, marriage, love, responsibility, children, aging. So we're going to present a live stream, David and Heidi, talking to you all. And the Patreon system allows for that live stream to have a lot more interaction than the YouTube system. So that's a future thing. For now, it's the daily post, my placard, my photo, my commentaries, which will be longer, coming to you as an email, coming to you on Patreon. On Patreon, you'll be able to write your commentaries. By summer, you'll be able to write with each other without having to put it into the comment box. I'm also going to offer some Patreon top-of-the-line items for those that may want. For $30 a month, you can email me directly, and I will email you back either email responses of some length or audio responses. And for $100 a month, the grand prize, you can Zoom interview with me for a half an hour. You can talk to me about anything, really, and maybe me and Heidi if you think it's worth it. But this is my new way. I know it isn't easy when you've been doing things for free. I know that. I subscribe to National Public Radio, who comes out and asks me to pay because I've been listening to it for 30 years. I do some years, I don't other years. I know how you feel. And I'm going to do this slowly over time. But I'm asking you to go with me here. It will benefit you. It'll be a better system in ways that you will matter in the future, and a better system for me as well. So will you do it? I'm going to post my link, my Patreon link. You go there, you sign up, you're a member, and from day one we can start to use it, even if I'm still on YouTube, because I'm going to transition over months, as I said, make it easier for me and for you. What do you think? Thank you for this. Thank you for taking the time to hear my video.